Hey everybody, today we're going to work on how to do your own speech recording using Blackboard. What you'll do is over in your tabs on the left side of your screen you'll find the Wimba link. Sometimes it's in a different spot, but it will be in one of these tabs on the left. So we'll click it and it'll bring us to a list of rooms and archives, which you see there. There's two different rooms for our class. There's the classroom listed here. That is where you and I can meet one-on-one to have a conversation. If you have a question about class and you can't make office hours, we can schedule an appointment later in the evening and we can meet on here. It's also good for if we need to meet as a class, just like you would for a normal lecture, except we can all sign in at the same time, we can all chat. I just have a little bit more control over the room. The next one is what we're here to talk about today, and it's the speech recording studio. This is set up to where hopefully, if it works the way it's supposed to, you will be able to record yourself. So what we'll do is we'll click here and it should take us into the next screen where we enter the room. Sometimes there's a prompt that tells you to check some things to make sure your computer is ready to run Wimba. If you have not done that, you need to go ahead and run through that. If you've done it before and you know your computer works well with Wimba, there's a link that you can click that says I've already done this, so let's skip it. But it doesn't hurt to do it more than once. So now we're in our Wimba speech recording studio. It's checking my speakers right now, and you'll see there's all of these buttons down at the bottom for us to use. These are the same buttons that you will find in your Wimba classroom. Here you can click the talk button, and anyone else who is in that room with you will be able to hear. You'll also have your voice recorded when that button's pressed. But this is for recording speeches, so we don't want to have to press a button the entire time. So if you click here on options and you click lock talk, you'll see the talk button will stay on and it's locked. So anything you say as soon as you hit that button, I can hear. So we're going to click lock talk to turn that off. Now we need to get the video up and running. So if you look next to the telephone and your sound check, there's a old looking video camera and it should bring a pop-up box. You can make it big by clicking that button. You click escape to get out of there. And to start transmitting video, to get it up on the screen, you would click the closed eyelid. So here in a second it should pop me up. Hi. And that is something about my webcam, so we're going to try and get it to go away real quick. Alright, so there we have our video. So once you're ready to start your speech, we're going to come down here and we are going to turn the lock talk on. And once you get that done, the next step, the final thing you need to do before you actually start your speech is over on the right you will see where it says archive reminder right there. And it says, do you want to archive this presentation? That's the same thing as saving, so it will record it and save it. So we're going to say yes, and it starts up here at the top. It says archive starting and it's working on it. You'll see the archiver started coming on down here in the chat box, and it will tell you that the archiving has started. Now this video has been recording the whole time, but the archive just started whenever the computer told us that it did. So for this next 30 seconds, what I say should also show up not only in our YouTube video, but also in our Record Your Own Speeches classroom. So what we're going to do is just recap everything so you'll have it in two spots. So we're going to start out by logging onto Blackboard and going to our classroom, which you've done if you're at this point. And in your yellow tabs on the left, you're going to click on Wimba, and that will bring you into the list of options, the classroom or the speech recording studio. To record your own speeches, we're going to go to the speech recording studio, and that's what brings us to this Wimba room. We're going to make sure that our webcam is popped up by using the video camera, which brings up this box, and we're going to click on the eyelid to open it so we can see you. We're going to come down here to options and make sure lock talk is on so I can hear you. And then when that's done, we will come over here where our archive question is there, and we will click yes. If that question's not there, up at the top where it says archive started and there's this record button, you can click that and it should start the recording if that question's not down here. So I'm done recording this session. I've finished my speech and I am ready to submit it. So I will click archive stopped. we'll give it a second to save. It says, do you want to stop the archive? Click OK for yes. So yes, we
Archive
do.
recording has been stopped. Archive is being saved.
So while it saves, you can see where
The
it says
archive is now complete.
processing, and it has the name, Speech Recording Studio, August 19th at 10:54. It's on fast time. So we should be able to, I'm going to leave here and show you where it should show up. There we go. If we go back to our list of rooms and archives, anyone in our class can come here and check out your speeches. But what you'll see is I can click here, and you didn't upload anything, you didn't have to save anything, and that is pretty much how it works. So if you have any questions, just let me know and I will be glad to help you. And hopefully this will work. Have a great day.